Hey, what's going on? It's about time we talked about Terrifier. Shit. Still the best video performing, and everyone else is moving on or seeing Venom this weekend and everything, but bump that. Terrifier for life. Anyways, yeah, it's like we're gonna go over some best kills. I actually put together a video that got restricted, and it's about the nastiest kills out of each movie, All Hallows Eve, and all that. And yeah, YouTube is like, no, what are you thinking? Anytime you say kills or put that shit in the thumb title, they go, no. You can't even say kills in a video. Just like I said kills too many times in this video already. But we'll go over some spoilers and all that stuff. Or how many times has everybody seen it already, dude? I'm going on number three. I saw it the first two times in the weekend and everything, and yeah, it's a good time to see it too because not a lot of people. I had a Art the Clown in my showings too, like two different showings, dude. I even went at 10 in the morning one time, and there was an Art the Clown in there. I go, shit, Art. Art the Clown doesn't feel like a morning person to me. I've never seen Art fuck around in the morning, so I don't know. Let's see who's here. Hey, what's up, Sailor? How's it going? The OPC for Terrifier is the best scene out of the whole series. Shit, yeah, dude. I When I made my ranking, I was like, all right, let's put Terrifier the opening somewhere. But I don't know, it just didn't feel right to put it in there because it was newish. And I would change my mind and I would put that like probably third kill or something like that. Basically, that opening intro is probably better than just the whole Silent Night Deadly Night. So they just did the whole Silent Night Deadly Night, but just upped it and it was just cool and stealthy too. You're like, damn, dude, I didn't know Art could be that stealthy, like going around and just everybody. And you heard like it got hyped up so much when people are like, dude, France said sacre bleu. And they went, dude, this scene is gonna mess everybody up. So yeah, then it actually was the scene that sort of like barred them from France or barred them from other countries as well. So yeah, that opening scene, I don't know if it's the best out of the whole series, but it was pretty dope. Or if I'm going to do a ranking of Terrifier, I don't know. I think three's probably the best one for sure. But yeah, that I wish I had the opening scene. I heard it got leaked online somewhere. Here, let's see. Like, cause I've been seeing some HD clips on like Twitter, and I go, "Oh shit, dude, maybe the whole thing got leaked." Cause I remember when Terrifier 2 first came out, I was able to watch it on YouTube once it came, like even before Screenbox, and that made them like up the date to put it on Screenbox, and then you were able to get it on VOD. So yeah, there's definitely like a leaked HD version out there because I've been seeing some pretty clear clips. Like you could tell the difference between like a bootleg clip and a clear clip. And I don't know, once it goes to Stringbox, I think I could get that footage and put that, or it's going on VOD pretty soon. See, let's see. Once it goes, yeah. See, there you go, dude. It will be Terrifier will be on VOD. It says the 26th, so probably like a month and a half run in theaters. But after it got leaked online and everything, it's probably more likely to be released earlier than expected. Cause yeah, it's out there, and I don't know. And I was even able to get it Terrifier 2 when somebody uploaded it to YouTube, and I was able to get it and get a whole bunch of footage so I could like make an awesome video about it. And I appreciate that. And it's like, what's the harm, dude? I had the whole video, and I ended up buying the 4K and buying it on digital. You buy cups. Yeah, see, you got the Terrifier cup. They ran out of this like the second day, dude. Because I remember I saw it the second day, what, like a Friday or Thursday and like a Saturday, and they already ran out of the cup. Same thing with like Smile too. I think if you don't buy your shit on your opening day, it's gone. Or I think they even give a little QR code so you can buy like the popcorn thing. I don't know. I'm not so big on popcorn buckets. I'm more about cups. I hydrate more than I eat fucking popcorn. But yeah, we'll go over like all the coolest like death scenes from each movie. Like All Hallows Eve is the first time he showed up. And he really only had like two different like memorable kill scenes out of that. Or just that short where it was the gas station or whatever. I think it was on YouTube for the longest time, but then they took that off and put that like straight on Tubi. So yeah, I guess that counts. And arts and video games and everything too, dude. He's in Call of Duty. I think he's getting his own symmetrical arcadey like shooter thing. So yeah, dope. Art is now an official icon. All right, here. Let me put out a question. Or is Jonathan dead? I hear some people saying yes and some people say no. Like I watched like Cody's Leach video, and he says yes, Art is definitely. I mean, Art definitely killed Jonathan, even though his skull was out there. And I think even Damien Leone, he said something like, "Well, I really like that character, and I don't know if I would kill him on screen like that, or like a violent death, or if he at least saw like Art, like why didn't he kill him in Terrifier 2 then? He wanted to stick him with the needle and like pass that fool out." And they also did the imitating voice thing. Like, remember like a Terminator 2? I think it's like if he could get your hands on you, he could imitate your voice or something like that. Cause the uncle was on the phone and it was all fucked up. And you're like, oh man, what? Maybe Art's using AI to imitate his voice or something like that. Cause it was a little crackly at the end and it fucked up. So yeah, Jonathan might be dead. And if he's not, some people, it's just like that Walking Dead mentality. Like, oh, all right, dude, they already fucked us over so many times by saying a character's dead, but if you did see it on screen, it didn't really happen. But yeah, you have to really like comb over the movie all over again to see if he's alive or not. Or if he got killed off screen and if he's not in part four, you'll be like, what dude, what the hell? Or he's possessed. And it sort of like defeats like after watching Terrifier 2, you're like, all right, dude, I think Art is Sienna and Jonathan's father. So why would you kill your son? You want to pass it on to your son, right? So, but I don't know. Or his driver's license when he showed up at the bar and he showed his driver's license, was that really him? Because it was a skinny looking dude who sort of looked like the actor. Because you're like, oh, dude, you could just kill a guy and take his wallet and everything, but that could be like the real dude. And we're like, oh, so they gave some like nice, cool Easter eggs in there. And you're like, all right, I guess Art's not Sienna and Jonathan's father, and he's a demon who lived like way back in the day. Like that rat kill I saw from back in the what, like Game of Thrones. You've seen that so many times in different things. They always did that, like put the rat against your chest and then heat it up and it would crawl through your chest. But it's same thing with like crawling down your throat. So I don't know. They just maybe like Art's from like medieval days. That's why he's so creative with his kills. Cause I don't know, or demons, demon knowledge or something. But yeah, I don't even know how much longer it's gonna be in the box office too. Let's see, because I think even movies like ahead of it, like Beetlejuice is already on VOD.
For you, half of bagels in there.
All right, thank you.
Where's Quinn?
He's around or being walked. All right, here we go, dude. The best. We'll just jump into it. Oh, do you hear it? Oh, I don't think I put any audio to it. Yeah, but this is All Hallows Eve right there. All right, she's so freaking out. See, that's the guy who first played Art the Clown. Yeah, he's a little bit chunkier. Dude, there's something about having like a skinny Art the Clown. And, or what he said, like this guy like quit acting afterwards. He was just like, all right, dude, I'm gonna stop being a clown. But even like what I went to a Q&A and they're like, well, after even Terrifier 1, this fool was still like waiting tables and such. So even after 2 is actually when he like moved out to Los Angeles and everything. But dude, that sucks for this guy. Like, dude, it's a #1 movie. I had this role. So it's almost like Pete Best being in the Beatles, right? Now he's a big thing. Or remember how they did like they replaced Freddie in part 2 because I guess he wanted more money, and they got like a stunt guy to do it, and he just like moved robotically and didn't do shit. So yeah, you almost had that part, and it would have went on for many many movies, dude. I don't even want to end it at 4, dude. We could keep going. All right, then you go in, and it's all the kids. I guess that's the best one because there's not too many to choose from in that one. All right, and then that's the standout for Terrifier 1, of course. And I like how Carnage Count did all the editing and stuff. I need to up my editing game so I could put things around boobs and little stuff, so I won't have to like totally mix up the whole frame in order for it to pass like YouTube stuff. But yeah, that's everyone knows the Hacksaw. People still say the Hacksaw one's the best one out of the whole series. Yeah, there she is. Oh man, right down the gooch. Oh, so that was like Victoria too. So Victoria was the one being like, she's supposed to be the survivor. So now it just like retcons everything. So you're supposed to be a demon that sort of breaks your will until you're able to bend to like Art's will and be able to be possessed. So yeah, there you go. That's now it's nice to go back to Terrifier 1 and see what's the point of all that. Oh, then the Allie's bedroom, then that's the best one from the second one, no doubt. But see, even this was too extreme just for YouTube, dude. They restricted it. Like I just unlisted this, and then they just went like, "Nah, man, age restricted and all that." But even my part 2 video of the kill count was fine, and now it's blown up. I should have got a damn sponsor for that one. So it's like I knew I was like, all right, part 1 will be ads, part 2, the middle one will be the one where it could allow all the gore and stuff because that was like the most gory parts, and then part 3 would come back and finish it off and be with ads. So all 3 videos are doing good. Then I was able to get like a fourth one where they're all put together. Because look, even this like agony, people in agony you can't even show. So it could be like you're stabbed here, you're like, oh, you can't even do that no more. So they're just they're just cut they're just being stricter and stricter what you can and can't show. And that's dope, dude. That's a good gory kill. That should be enough. That was like enough in most of the movie. Like, all right, man, slit half my face. I lost the eye. I think I'll be scarred, but I'd still be alive. Oh yeah, then yeah. I was trying to get past all the censorship and everything. Like, yeah, it just went on forever. I don't know. I think if you show it fast forward, it just went on for like 3 minutes. But yeah, obviously that's the best one of the second one, and then the best one, yes, is the podcaster. Cause she even had it coming here. That's why it's better. I don't know. I even when I put out my video, I was like, which one's the best one? Obviously, it's the chainsaw one. Each one has like a specific standout one that's most like the popular choice. Even when I put out a poll, everyone said the chainsaw one, but everybody has their own sort of taste. I hear a lot of people said the demo guy because he got peeled like a banana, or people even complaining on YouTube and everything, like, "Oh, dude, you can't show everything." It's like, no, dude, what are you new? Because people watch old videos for 5, 6 years ago, and you're able to do everything. Everything about YouTube's changed the last like 4 or 5 years. That the adpocalypse and Logan Paul, you can't show much anyway. So yeah, I know, but I was going over the best kill from each movie. So All Hallows Eve, the first one was the hacksaw scene. Number two is Allie's bedroom, and number three's the chainsaw one. Or what? We'll even go do like the music video because Art did that music video for Iceland Kills. I don't know which one's the best one out of that one. I don't know. Or he can even do his Call of Duty stuff. I don't know. He's gonna be in a lot more stuff. Hey, what's going on, gamer hacker? And that's a good key. Like I like when people say their favorite one is like the rat kill and everything. It wasn't a setup. It's nothing like this. This is just fun. This feels like Friday the 13th, like two people doing it and art comes up on them and everything. That's what makes a good kill. And it's like, oh, she definitely has it coming from getting in seeing his face and all that. And we expected this one because this one was in the trailer. Watch, I can't even be live and show that too much. Or did I even have the Blood Angel part in here? Yeah, that face is pretty cool. And he's wearing that beard that he got from the Santa. Nice. Yeah, obviously it's the best kill. And they had to do the sunglasses too. I think for the costume, he sells a costume with sunglasses, and everything. But I don't think they sell those little Christmas tree ones yet. 29K subs. Please do a subscribe air count. Is that air? Is that air have that many? Probably. I don't know how many people are actively showing up again. Whatever. Or is it air should be more? Then that's a compliment. Thank you. I think I had someone else tell me that, like, hey man, I thought you had like 60,000 or something. I was like, no. I'm proud of that, man. 29 is like the size of that's like a third of SoFi Stadium. Yeah, so yeah, I hope more. In this last month has been 1,000. So yeah, I'm fine this month, man. I just wish every month was like this. But you don't get a Terrifier 3 every month. Oh, let's see. Did I put another Hallows Eve? Yeah, like this guy's just not it. They still had the nose and all that. But I don't know. He looks more like a Joker than anything else. Or I think they wanted it's scarier when he's skinnier too. His face is all filled out and everything because it's like I don't know, just David Howard Horton actually like embodies Art the Clown, not this guy so much. It just looks like when you watch this, it's like a cosplay thing. That's more like a fan film than anything. I think they made that whole movie for like. I think they made the first Terrifier for like 30,000. Maybe that one, same thing. But they spread it with like an anthology like thing. I'm not so crazy about anthologies. I don't really like All Hallows Eve, but I guess you gotta count it. That's still a creepy ass look. Or you got 29,000 subs? Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to look at the image and everything because this video's almost done. Yeah, and it was supposed to be well because you get copyright stuff, dude. So you can't be just showing like the whole thing because that is like a studio movie or something. So you can't just like show the whole thing and yeah. That's a little trick for like streaming like video content. Or you can stream other like YouTube videos and such like that, but you can't stream just like yeah, I don't know, dude. I'll make the rules because I've streamed stuff like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they even went like, nope, oh, you flagged for that. Like, what? What'd I do? It's not even that violent. Oh, because the video's done, bro. So it's like, yeah. So if you keep doing it for too long, you get flagged or something, and I can't tell it on my thing, or it'll just go black. So you can't show that much like copyright content. I know, and even YouTube was based off of like doing a lot of like trailer reactions and such. So some companies give a fuck and some don't. So sometimes you could get away with it, and sometimes you can't. So yeah, it all depends. Let's see. Let's see if they have anything else. Yeah, everything says the 26th. Or here, look at this box set. They just announced like this box set. Or see, I think let's trust variety too. Blah blah blah. Or did everybody see Stream? I made a video about it and I watched it again. It's cool. It's sort of like Terrifier light. When they say the date? Oh, Stream, not boo. All right, let's see. Are they saying November 26th too? Yeah. Everywhere saying November 26th or physical copies on the 17th. So yeah, after the 26th, I can make well every time I do like a follow up video to something like that, unless it's like super quick, a quick turnaround, then it gets a lot of views. Because everyone just does the same thing. Then they just go like, "All right, dude, kill count that." My whole thing is like, "All right, well, let's keep it pushing and put the most out there." So yeah, as soon as possible. I seen his stream was okay, but relied on the cameos. Oh, for sure, dude. Like you're like Tony Todd, Daniel Harris at least had a good sizable role in it. And what who's that one guy? Shit, I'm blanking now. The guy in the wheelchair with the fucked up voice. Damn it, what's his name? Well, anyways, he had a cameo at the very end too. It's like he was in a Max the whole time, and he hasn't acted in years. Oh, from whatever. But yeah, yeah, all those it was so much on cameos and it was long too, like 2 hours. So it's okay. I think for slashers this whole year, it's definitely Terrifier 3's like way up there, dude. Another league of its own. Then you had something like Maxine, which was cool, but it was more like a Jallo sort of not a slashery thing, a mystery. And then it's a big leap between that and that. Then you had something like Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey 2, which was all right. So for slashers, we didn't have anything like a Scream come out, but next year is supposed to be like I still know what you did last summer or whatever they're calling that one. Maybe Scream 7 or it's being shot like early on in the year or something like that, so it's not going to be around for a bit.
Oh, she leaves at 12:45. Just so you know.
So what else? But you could, I don't know, man. Try making some YouTube content. That's what it happens, man. I've been doing this a while, dude. That's how it works. Or some of your other YouTubers don't even show shit like that, bro. Oh, let's check out that box that they have too. Is that already a thing? Yeah, look at that. Oh shit. Just there's so many cool ass stills from Terrifier like that. I wonder how many of those kids got like legit prizes before the explosion happened. Like, all right, here's your PS5 controller. So I'm like, oh, cool, Terrifier. Then ran off. And then the bomb happened. So some of those kids got toys and just ran off real quick, but that kid opened the wrong toy. And I heard some people say that was their favorite kill too, and I go like, no, dude, that's not a favorite. It just make I don't like him using bombs or guns. Even though like he did it both in this one, but I don't know. I don't know what it feels. It feels like Art the Clown terrorist, not Art the Clown the terrorist, not Art the Clown the killer clown. Yo, bro, did Terrifier 2 beat the kill, yoga kill from a violence nature? Those two was a. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot about In a Violent Nature. All right, so maybe that's even an own ranking, dude. Just ranking just the 2024 slasher. So it's probably Terrifier 3, then In a Violent Nature. And then on the 30th, I think we're getting a time cut from Netflix, and that's supposed to be a slasher, sort of like how Totally Killer was a slasher. You're traveling back in time. I'm gonna cover that. I think I really have to cover the slashers and everything because come on, dude, that's part of the title. They do well too. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, definitely Terrifier 3. Even as a whole, just beat. Even maybe just the opening scene beat a lot of other slasher movies. Like just the opening scene, probably the guy sleeping with the axe, and then the mom that probably just took out the yoga kill. Probably, it's just the yoga kill was the shining star out of that movie. I don't know. I gotta watch it again. It's on Shutter right now, and it didn't blow up too. Like it didn't become a staple, even though they did announce a sequel. And hopefully, it has like an upward descent, sort of like how Terrifier did. Like, right, the first Terrifier, everybody sort of talked about, but not everybody fucked with it. And people are like, all right, we're going to definitely be excited for part two. And then part two blew everybody away. So maybe that's how In a Violent Nature happens. And I remember even the director said like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna do it in like the suburbs next time. It's good. That's gonna have like a more Halloween feel to it because now you're like, well, he's just walking through the forest most of the time, and it's like, all right, like you can even watch. You know how sometimes the videos they do like the 2x or 3x, 4x, or something like that. You're like, that makes sense to watch that movie that way. Just get to a kill, get to a kill. But yeah, I would say definitely Terrifier 3 beats the Yoga Kill. Maybe that's like its own video. Like, who did it better? Because definitely that one, I would say Terrifier 3, that, and then probably Maxine, then Stream, if we're going to rate like the slashers of this year so far. But yeah, yeah, definitely the Yoga Kill. But that Yoga Kill was pretty dope. I find Terrifier 3, so uh I don't know, good. All right. Yeah, Totally Kill was a horror comedy, was crazy. Yeah, yeah, it had slasher elements, so maybe that other one is a more over the top slasher. I'm looking forward to that, and it's straight to Netflix. So the fuck, might as well give it a shot because that one was supposed to be even filmed before Totally Killer, and I guess they were like, well, hold up, let's just put it on the shelf a year. But anytime you hear that they put something on the shelf for a year, you sort of get worried, like, oh man, that's probably not good. Right, the first cold scene of Terrifier was so mean and gory that made you actually feel bad for him. Yeah, all right. I might have to just do a whole ranking, switch up my ranking too, because I was like, all right, let me put that top 5 or 6. But I just was like, oh man, yeah, it did make you feel a little bit bad. You're like, damn, dude, he stealthy killed the brother, like walked in there and just went, hey, what do you do? Shaw! And we were all like, oh man, it was such an uneasy feeling watching that for the first time because you heard the first 10 minutes is so raw. People are walking out and throwing up. And you're like, I think everyone had was on the same note. Like, dude, we don't want an alley bedroom kill with a child. Even though stuff like it and Pennywise has done it. And yeah, let me make me big and that small. Even though Pennywise ripped off a boy's arm, what Pet Cemetery, a kid got ran over by a diesel truck. We've had these in other movies, but just Terrifier going unrated just made us really uneasy with that. Like, oh man, we heard a kid's gonna be in here. Let's please not torture this kid to death. They were all done off screen, or that same kill at the very opening was that same kill that they did in All Hallows Eve. Just like, all right, you come back in the room and the body parts all over the place. But yeah, that's almost as violent as you would just see like any like haunted housemates or something like that. So yeah, definitely top 3. I would say from the movie, I would move that up in my rankings. I need to watch it again. Fuck, I got the Stubbs pass. I could go whenever I want. They put all the money into violent nature. That one, Yoga Kill. The other, yeah, dude. It seemed like that Yoga Kill took up all their budget. They're like, damn, dude, we ain't got much else. Because really, that other one where they chopped that fool with that log cutter thing, that's almost like a, all right, dude, you got a mannequin, and anybody could have done that with like a fan film could have made that gore happen. So yeah, you're like, all right, dude, fan films can really up their game, and that's like the goriest kill out of something like that. All right, here, let's see. What else is in this box set? I'm not even one for box sets because like I'm mostly a digital guy because like you bring your digital thing with you everywhere. But look, you get the VHS tape, which is cool. You get a 250-page book. This is like a collector's thing. Custom. Oh yeah, you get the Christmas sunglasses. Damn. I remember playing CHH made a thing where he bought a whole $300 Texas chainsaw thing. It was just a plastic chainsaw, and it had Texas chainsaw and a VHS, and then the 4K, and that was it. $300. This is damn near shit. And look all these extras and everything. Maybe that'll just be on the 4K anyway, or they mean like Are they redoing it for all the other stuff like Ice Nine Kills video on there? I'd like that kill count. I thought that was gonna blow up too, but it did cool. But yeah, you get both the trailers. Oh, is it even new HDR extended Blue Crew interview? I think that's on the regular Terrifier. Oh shit, dude! See, you even get Terrifier 1. Oh shit, let me make that bigger. You even get Terrifier 1 in 4K. That's new. Cause I was like, damn, dude, the first Terrifier sort of looks like shit. And maybe All Hallows Eve, they're like, dude, no one's, we're buying this, we're putting this in there just because we have to, but we're not doing a 4K of that. But yeah, dude, that's cool. Terrifier 1's getting a 4K, and that's only gonna be in the collector's thing. That's dope. And deleted scenes, they have an awesome deleted scene where he jumps in the car and acts all scared. I have a video about that too. But yeah, so all right, that's pretty good news. So it's definitely gonna get a 4K. I think they're just updating the Terrifier 2 4K, and Terrifier 3 is gonna be like a better 4K, right? Yeah, so new audio mix. I remember he on an interview with Damien Leone at that Q&A that I went to. He actually talked about it like, all right, yeah, the sound mixing. He was doing the sound mixing all the way till like right before the premiere and in between the premiere and Fantastic Fest and putting it out. So yeah, I guess sound's a big deal. But yeah, Terrifier 1 on 4K. That sounds cool. I'm not even that much of a collector's thing. Definitely probably just get the if it has digital and everything too. So yeah, that seems pretty dope. Or I think these are gonna be all the exclusives just on the 4K disc or something. I find Terrify actor David Horton. Yeah, well, you almost had it right. Good at acting. It looks so real and unexpected. Was too long in a literature mind. Yeah, dude, I've heard him on some podcasts and stuff too. Or he had the biggest line at the convention like 3 weeks ago. Like he's now like a Freddy Krueger. Like if Freddy Krueger shows up to a horror convention, the line's that long for him. And Damien Leone is sort of just sitting there like, hey, dude, I made the fucking guy, and I'm just sitting there. So if you see him at a convention, go talk to that fool. That fool's so nice and so cool, dude. Yeah, so yeah, and he's also like he had stories about he went to his high school reunion. What that was a favorite story of mine. He went to his high school reunion, and I think like the mean girls there, like, oh, what are you doing? Well, I'm signing autographs for my movie. Like, what? That's why you go to your high school reunion to shove it in people's face. But he also said something like after Terrifier 1, after he got that part, people were still like, you look familiar, dude, because he was still waiting tables at the time. So that's what's cool, dude. All these people are not nepo babies. They didn't come from money, right? They came out of like passion and such, and that's why it's like, oh, very, very cool for all of them. Or Damien Leone was like delivering food. He was talking about like even after Terrifier 1. So you're like, wow, dude, that's dedication, dude, and it broke late, and yeah, it's remarkable how some people are coming up nowadays, dude. Like you come up with the it took a while too, man. Well, you made that character like 2008 or 11 or something like that. You had to grind at that just to get that off the ground. Yes, sir. The mother did a great ass job with the movie Among the Actress. Sold the whole scene. Oh yeah, what? With the rat? Or do y'all think Gabby died? She fell down in a portal, probably to hell, and with the sword fell with her. So maybe if she has the sword down there, they're gonna have a whole thing like maybe she escapes. Because I don't know how you go to hell. Maybe you gotta go down to the pit, the same thing that Sienna fell into in Terrifier 2, like fall into that hole, and then you have to die and transform your body, or the sword could do it, Or she gotta get a new sword. It's almost like the Avengers. Like, who made that sword? And like Infinity War, you have to go out and get that sword or axe again. Or what? His hammer broke. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, yeah, she was better in part three for sure. Everybody did, dude. I think part three stepped up everything, cause he had 8 times the budget. He didn't have to do all the makeup effects and everything. So yeah, but Gabby's definitely probably alive, and she also mutters like, "I'm gonna go and save you." So you're like, what the hell's gonna happen? So she's definitely gotta go to like the clown cafe place or something. But dude, who knows? Like Jonathan's dead or Gabby's dead. Those are still like up in the air. We're gonna like figure that out in part four. That's why he was on the horror convention circuit. Like, oh yeah, there's definitely a part four, and I have an ending in mind. But so what, dude? They said Friday the 13th. They said part four was gonna be the final chapter. Then they went, dude, we're making this money. Let's keep pushing these out. We don't need to stop it just because we reached like a solid number like four or something like that. I remember they did that with like John Wick after like, well, you made the perfect trilogy. It's like, I'm not trying to just make a trilogy. I'm trying to do as long as I can. Of course. I find David, aka so good at acting in three. His best one, not too good, two better than one, but men, and three best terrified. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Yeah, he's definitely upped his game from part one from two to three, and you're like, dude, where the hell you go from here, dude? Four clowns are killing it. Like he should be nominated or something like that. He's definitely gonna win probably one of those. What's the award shows that give out just the horror stuff? Like maybe the MTV award. That's the next thing he has to do, dude. He has to win the MTV award. Remember, like how Leatherface did, and he showed up on, he showed up on screen with a chainsaw and killed Randy Jackson. I think that's the only thing probably missing from him being like everyone's still like, is he an icon? Yeah, dude. He has a number one movie. He's in Call of Duty. He's in video games. He's it, dude. But yeah, everyone like I think he even said he wants to do like a comedy maybe after this. I don't know. I think he's probably in the lane of man, I'm not the clown or I'm gonna be Freddy Krueger and you're definitely gonna be in a lot of horror movies from now on. He's already gonna do Steamboat Willie. And I even heard him do the voice. It's on YouTube too, or something like that. The Q&A he did at CreepyCon in Ontario, whatever. He did like a or something like that. So you're like, oh, he's gonna have like a speaking role in that Mickey Mouse movie. So I don't know. That should be cool too. So yeah, David Horton, or Howard Horton is on to bigger and better things. Hopefully. Like, hopefully he doesn't get too big. He's like, no, dude, that's beneath me. Like, I don't think so. He'll probably be of the lights of like Kane Hodder. That's some good group to be in, like Tony Todd, one of these like horror staples or something. So is Lauren too. Like, she's in other horror movies too. So, because they figure you're a genre person and you'll get a bigger opening weekend if you have other horror movie titles. Because if she's like in a comedy, all of a sudden I'll be like, I don't know if you're that funny or something. But yeah, she'll probably get some more work too. They are going to release some of the footage in Terrifier 3 because they had to cut down some of the kills. Are you sure about that? It was unrated. Like what? How'd you even go further than that? I remember in Terrifier 2, they actually went like, all right, well, they were going to do that dick chopping thing and make it a balloon animal. And it was going to be crazy and intense. And you're like, well, I don't think they'll eventually do that. Like, maybe they said they would, and it's like it technically wouldn't work. So, I maybe. But yeah, I don't think they had to cut down anything because even Terrifier 1 and 2, they weren't like, oh, here's extra footage of the other stuff that we couldn't show. They just either went like, dude, we ran out of budget and we couldn't do it. But I haven't heard they had to cut down like anything. I think what we saw is what they got. Yeah, he would make a cool ass Freddy Krueger. He also did a fan film where he was a Joker, and that was cool. But it's sort of like the Joker from the animated series. But it's a fan film. You don't expect them to do this whole like Jared Leto's or twist thing in a little fan film. So yeah, he would be. I think, and it's one of the most sought after roles too. So I don't know. And everyone says like Kevin Bacon, but that fool's already old. And if you see David Horton in person, he's got a whole bunch of gray hair, but I don't think he's over 40. So I don't know. He could still go. So yeah, I hope I would like to see anybody be Freddy Krueger at this point, dude. I don't care who you get. I'll be like, cool, woman Freddy Krueger, I don't give a shit. Just give us Freddy anything. John Cena's Freddy Krueger. I'd be like, dude, he's buff and everything. That's different. Was that fool a gym teacher or something? That was a big juice head who died and the parents killed him or something like that. I wouldn't mind something like that. Do something totally different. But he has that skinny frame that you sort of like when the Freddy as well. So I would like him to be anything like that. But he also was a killer in that Stream movie, and you're like, he was pretty much doing the Art the Clown thing too. He was like skipping and being like a clowny sort of presence in it. So if you want to see more of him do that sort of stuff, yeah. And what he was also the Grinch. So that he was, it's a very like he doesn't have like speaking roles sort of stuff, but I bet he could do it. And he's gonna be speaking in the Mickey Mouse movie too. Let's see, but three looks so weird and modern. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I think so. He looks a bit consistent in that one too. Gabby is the clown cafe. Oh my god, Gabby has to hear the clown forever. Yeah, if she's caught in the clown cafe, yeah, she's gonna be like, "Oh, please turn that fucking song off or remix it or something." That's a cool version of hell. Like you have to hear that like constantly for I don't know. They time jump like 5 years already. So I'm like, what year is this exactly in here? Because you jumped ahead 5 years and it was 2002. Was that supposed to be 2027? Or we go time jump again? So I don't know. I think they just like a moment of time. Maybe it was just 5 years prior to that. I don't know. Because I think even they were supposed to catch up to now because a Terrifier 1 and 2 happened like almost the same night, right? Because he didn't go to sleep or something. And I don't know. The timeline with that, there's one timeline and it all makes sense. They all bleed together, but I don't know how much time has passed between like 1 and 3, besides the 5 years. But yeah, maybe she has the yeah, she survives with the sword being down there, and maybe she regenerates, like she gets to be a savior too, or maybe she's like Kristen in Dream Warrior. She could bring people into the clown cafes, or like how you could bring people into your dreams. The best horror awards right now is Dead Meat. Oh, over Shutter, the Chainsaw Awards is a pretty big deal, or that Dead Meat Awards thing. But I think whoever does it in person or something like that would really win. And I don't know, maybe they have more stuff on Shutter at a bigger budget or something. Or he was on there too, so I don't know. But yeah, if you do a award show, like an MTV award would probably do something stupid or something silly and give him an award. I don't know. Or definitely like give it a makeup award or something like that. I don't know. Sound mixing, something. Yeah, we are just talking facts. Yeah, he was great forever. Can you order our art, Max, please? Oh yeah, dude. I was trying to get one, dude. Or like the full suit they have at Spirit Halloween. That sounds cool. Or the Christmas getup one. That seems neat. They have one on like Amazon right now. Cause you're like, all right, dude, if you get the regular Art the Clown one, that's probably will still count for Terrifier 4. You could wear that next year. Or you wear the Santa one and you're permanently gonna be stuck doing the Santa one. Who knows, dude? We don't even know when Terrifier 4 might be coming out. I mean, they ain't said they're working on it now. He's got an idea and it's coming. But what if those studios go like, all right, man, why don't you make Friday the 13th for us or Nightmare on Elm Street now? And he'd be like, all right, dude, I gotta go. So it wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if they put it on ice for a little bit if he was gonna do something like a big project like that. Because of course I would go like, all right, dude, yes. If he's not gonna make Terrifier 4 next and he's jumping into like a Friday the 13th reboot or Nightmare on Elm Street, please do that first and then come back to part 4. So we don't even have a solid figure what part 4 is gonna come out, but yeah. But yeah, dude, I wanted to wear a max and everything and do that whole thing. Like maybe that could be another stream or something like that. I know 3C, he did a whole spoiler stream and he even put on the makeup. That fool takes it to the next level. But that fool buys everything. He's got enough views and AdSense and all that to really afford all that crap. Yeah, or I was gonna get the Terrifier light, the one they have a Spirit Halloween and put that in the back or something. But yeah, dude, I definitely want an Art the Clown sort of suit. Or the Trick or Treat Studios one is like 60 bones, dude. I think the one they have with the regular suit is pretty cool. There you go. Let's see. All right. Art. Yeah, see, $60. You're like, oh no. And that more looks like the fool from All Hallows Eve. Oh, wait. Am I even showing this right now? Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta do the share screen. Shit. Yeah, that's what it looks like in motion. The lips are way too big. Nah, not that one. Oh, this fool has some bug eyes, dude. All right, I don't know about that one. What is going on with you? Oh, you get DoorDash shit? That's the point? Nah, that's even more. I think that is the one from the Trick or Treat Studios, though, but I don't know, dude. Oh, that one's dope. All right, that one looks like more on point, right? Oh, and it's not even out yet. Yeah, because I'm not so crazy about just the Trick or Treat one. And the hat, yeah, I don't know. It's cool enough. But yeah, he's got the bug eyes and all that. Or people just do their makeup like that. They're like, damn. Yeah, that one I'm not so crazy about. Yeah, well, you can't. It's not too bad with 17 bucks. It's come with a little knife. Oh yeah, the Halloween one. Damn, 250? Shit. Oh, 13. Yeah, some people are selling the Santa one. That one looks sort of cool too. Like that is pretty all right, dude. It looks a bit scary too with the white hair and the yeah. I'm down for that one. Oh, they said they had to cut down the rat scene with the aunt. She got 10 hits down her throat. They cut that. Really? I'd never heard that. Just like Freddy and Damien was inspired by Dream Warrior. Oh, yeah, he said like part two is his Dream Warriors, like more fantasy elements. That's why everyone got worried. They were like, oh, dude, they're going back to Terrifier 1. You're like, please don't. I did. Terrifier 1's like the weakest one. So no one was like, all right, dude, go back to that one. But it is a little bit more mean spirited, but some of the kills were pretty quick. But yeah, I would say, yeah, he's definitely more animated, just like Freddy. So yeah, he does make a good fit for it. My sister thinks Art 4, yeah, Terrifier 4 is around 2025 Easter. Yeah, dude. I think because they went like, well, part 1 was Halloween and part 2 was still Halloween or close enough to Halloween. And then part 3 is Christmas. So each one has to be centered around a holiday and they have so much of that religious uh just the religious theme and atmosphere and the crown of thorns and all that. So go all out with Easter, but Easter's not sort of like the same holiday, it feels like. Or some people said 4th of July. Like, imagine what Art could do, like Uncle Sammy bullshit and fireworks or something like that. Or maybe that's enough with the holidays. Or Valentine's Day. Like, there's not too many of them besides My Bloody Valentine or something. But yeah, Easter would make sense with rising from the dead and such. Or, they could do Valentine's Day too later down the Terrifier 5, something like that. Then at that point, you'd be like, okay, dude, everything's a holiday. We got it. But yeah, no one expected it to do a Christmas theme. Well, once they did that teaser trailer, like, oh, okay, very heavily inspired by Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yes, the MTV Awards. Yeah, I bet he's got to show up at one of those or something like that. Maybe Oscars. I don't know. If I was in charge, of course I'd make him the host. It's got to do better than what James Franco did, right? Like, yeah, you could make a host of something. Maybe you could host like the Chainsaw Awards or something like that. Or he's very much into going in costume and going places. You could definitely do a skit with him at the MTV Awards, him going around or something like that, or be in person. But yeah, or like someone said earlier, Dead Meat Awards is the number one awards, but I don't know. That's debatable. But yeah, if he got something with the MTV Awards or something, that would just like put him. He's already on the next level. I don't know. That just be another fun thing to do. Well, the biggest online award show like that, yeah, probably the Meat Awards over the Chainsaw Awards. Yeah, for sure. I saw a little kid with the Arctic Clown asking for candy. I'm driving him the Willy Wonka chocolate. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't see too many kids in my showing and everything, but I think there was a couple, and I go, damn, dude, this is yeah, that I remember like the most violent one I watched when I was a kid was probably like Candyman or something like that. Now you're like, damn, dude, kids are gonna be like introducing the Terrifier 3. But Terrifier's a different sort of animal all on its own. It's not gonna be like 1 and 2 are not on like cable. It's not on AMC Fear Fest right now or something like that. Like, I don't even think they've been to Max or something like that. Maybe Netflix. I know Prime, like different streaming services. Yeah, I don't think because Shutter and Screenbox are like competitors, so we'll never go to Shutter. I bet unless they want to like work together on the next one or something. Yes, cut out IE's watch video by Big S looks legit. Biggie's yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Halloween, Christmas. Yeah, yeah. Then like Easter would definitely make sense. The one that made Howard Thornton to gag was the right scene. That's facts. Oh yeah, he said like, oh, he almost made me throw up. Like, oh yeah, I guess there's so many instances of that. Yeah, maybe the rat one. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's something you ate. But yeah, the big thing with each one is like, oh, it's so brutal. People are throwing up in the aisle and such. I remember, oh, I was like, I might throw up before going to that, or I knew I was like, dude, let me just watch my diet for that specific day, or I just don't really want to get sick and go to a movie anyway. But yeah. Nothing like that was too much. I think at the end, you're like, damn, dude, he's really beating the hell over. Like, Damien Leone likes to beat the shit out of Sienna until she finally, like, comes back. Like, such a, like, a Rocky movie. Like, Rocky gets the shit kicked out of him until, like, he gets, like, a nice uppercut and comes back. Yeah, he loves beating the hell out of her. I forgot, yeah, so the nastiest kill from Art is cut girl in half. No, that was part one. He cut the girl in half. But yeah, part two, everyone says, yeah, it's Allie's bedroom kill for sure. And then part three, the nastiest one, is a chainsaw up the butt. And oh, yeah, like food in it. So it was practical, but I think they had a little bit like CGI stuff like put in there. So yeah, the kills definitely got upped in this one, but with the budget. So it seemed like $1 million. It was $2 million. Oh, the first budget was 30,000. The second one was made for 250, and that was like fan Kickstarter or something like that. So that's why it took so long to get made. And then this one, I think the studios and they found the funding because right, part two just made a crazy amount of money, and they just applied that to part three. So yeah, it already outdid some of like Night Swim and Imaginary and all these other like horror movies that come out. So yeah, and Smile 2 is out right now too. And it feels bad for Smile 2. I feel a little bit because I go like, dude, Smile 2 was such a good one too. But sort of getting overshadowed by all this Terrifier 3 stuff because it's like I don't think people had enough time in between Terrifier 3 and Smile 2 to really like I love both of them. I'm gonna be owning both of them and such like that. But he like it sort of got overlooked because I was like, "What's up with Spawn?" It even went number one, but I just go like, I don't think it got like the love that it should have gotten because they came out too close together. This October is way better than the last year's October. Are you kidding? Like it was Exorcist Believer and that horse shit movie, and then we got Five Nights at Freddy's, which is debatable. I mean, it was a big hit, but come on, man. This October, we got Terrifier 3 and Smile 2. That's why it's like this year seems like really heavy backloaded. Like the year first started off weak with like Night Swim and shit. I could tell by my views too. No one gave a shit about a lot of those videos. Like, what's the other biggest one? Like Alien Romulus did real well for me, and Abigail, but we didn't really have like a big hit. Well, probably Alien because it made like $300 million or whatever. But yeah, Terrifier 3's tearing it up, and Smile 2. So you got a lot of options. And then what? The Heretic or something's finally in November. So it doesn't seem like after Halloween it stops and falls off a cliff. We still got a lot more to come. And some things are even coming out like on Halloween. Like The Substance is going to be a VOD release on Halloween too. And I go, oh, okay. Well, if you haven't seen it, it was hard enough for me to see it. And I live by like 50 theaters or something like that. It was hard to go see The Substance, but you could, yeah, find a copy of that now somewhere. Oh, Alien was boring. Oh, I think they were doing that Don't Breathe in space, and it takes a while to get going. But once it did, it was going good. I would say something like In a Violent Nature was boring, but yeah, I forgot. Remember the Nancy's kill from? Oh yeah, they. I haven't heard anyone else say Alien was that boring. Oh, here's an alternate death from Alien. I was gonna make a video about this, but it kept getting restricted and limited, and I think I'm gonna make it anyway and just go fuck it because I love a good alternate death. I love those things, and they do well. Like I love the alternate endings to Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the alternate ending. Alternate endings are my jam. And alternate deaths, but I don't know. I don't get video play on my thing. But yeah, even black and white, like the original one, they had the acid bleeding down onto the guy, and it ate totally through him, coming out of that alien vagina, the alien goosh. But yeah, so that's the one that was in the movie, and I don't know. I even put black and white, and they wouldn't allow this. So they made the right call by actually going with this rather than what the original plan was. See, and he just died. The original one is put the stick in there. Well, show the whole thing. And the acid was sort of leaking out. But then the tail just came up and wow, got that fool. And then just sort of dragged them. So you're like, damn, dude, I didn't know the tail was that lethal. Because they used the tail a bit in that one. I don't know. I was also working on trying to update the alien kill count because that one did good for me. I put some new footage in there. Hopefully people check that out again. Add a couple lines of stuff, and I look at the retention of the old one and see like how I can improve it and such. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to release that pretty soon, pre Halloween probably. That and the substance, because I still get a lot of views on my substance one, and well, I got 20,000 views or something like that, but nothing. It's all limited. I didn't get shit for it, so those are some of the videos like, dude, I need to be better at getting like a sponsor or something like that, because I want. Dude, the Terrifier 2 video got like 200,000 views or 140 or something like that. I got nothing from it because it was so violent. I was like, fuck, I just want to make it violent and have all the reds and stuff like that, and got nothing. So, if any marketing managers are out there looking for something. Yeah, so he just got stabbed with the tail and but yeah, I could see how people could say that might be more. Oh, see, and they were like, well, we left the strings on here. So it's not like a finished and he did it pretty slowly, so he like floated off. And then it would be cool if he leaked on him. But I think they did it the right way. Hey, I've got Art Max. I customized it. Looks legit. Dude, show photo. Well, can you put photos in, I don't know, put it in a video, put it in a message or something like that. I'd love to see that. Because, yeah, I think, like, if you get a regular art mask and then you make it look better, that would make all the difference. I keep trying to watch it on my phone. Maybe I'll give it another try. Oh, an alien? Oh, yeah, you gotta watch that on like a TV. You can't be watching it on a straight phone. Like, yeah, seeing it in theaters was awesome. And what I think it was like even in IMAX and all that, it was crazy. And with the sound of like all the space shit around you, get like a good sound bar and watch it. Let me check my audio. Yeah, it's still Yeet, the Nano. If Art the Clown was going to get a crossover to find another new horror character, who would it be? Also, Smile 2, the actress did such a great. Yeah, dude, that Naomi Scott. Oh, she was so. Yeah, that's why people say it's a better one than part one. And I was sort of disappointed. I was like, well, I wanted to do a stream just about that too. Like, all right, Smile 2 spoilers and such. Because I think he'll still be like top 3 this weekend. So. Yeah, but if you were to get a I think people shy away from crossovers too much. Like the only serious, legit crossover we got was Freddy versus Jason. That was 20 years ago, and that made a lot of money. And every other crossover, they do it all the time in comic book movies, Avengers and Civil War and all that, all the crossovers, Godzilla versus Kong, all that makes ton of money, but they can't figure out how to make like Leprechaun face Candyman. I heard that was coming real close. I think Tony Todd's like, no, fuck you, that's bullshit. So I don't know, man. Or Texas Chainsaw needs a like he did Chainsaw Kill and Leatherface did Chainsaw Kill. Why not put both those two guys together? I'm pretty sure Damien Leone would love to have Art the Clown versus Freddy or something like that. Like, let's not do another Freddy remake and reboot and all this. Like, just make them fight each other, man. Jason should do nothing but crossovers. Like, just have them fight everybody. Yeah, and Smile 2 was awesome too. It just sucks that it came out like the same week pretty much. Like people were still riding high off of that one, and I guess it makes sense. You don't want it to come out on Halloween or a Christmas movie on Christmas. Like the lead up to the holiday is what everyone gets excited about. Because I think they've tried that. They tried like releasing stuff like, oh, October 30th, but then people sort of like, all right, it's time to take down the Halloween decorations and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to try to be like in middle October as possible. But yeah, the year before they were like October makes the horror movie great, like Exorcist Believer. I can't believe how shitty that year was. Or next year is gonna be awesome too. We got Saw coming out as well. So two Evil Dead movies. I don't know when that's coming out. A Predator one. So yeah, we're cooking next year. But yeah, definitely last year was a bit of a lull. Oh, there you go. I watched Smile 2 last night. It was good. I'm about to watch Terrifier 3. Oh, man, you saw Smile 2 before Terrifier 3? Shit. Yeah, I was really looking forward to both of them. I was sort of disappointed they were coming out like a week apart. I go, dude, that's going to be a busy ass week because, dude, it took me like 20 uploads just to get those like probably like 25 uploads at best or at worst. I don't know how you say it. Whatever. I did so many drafts and uploads just to get the Terrifier ones I have up. I had to keep on going like which part do they say it's so extreme because when they block or limit in one of your videos you can't tell which part. It's not like a copyright claim. They go like, all right, 30 seconds to 46 seconds, this is why we're claiming you. So you go, okay, you could go back to your edit and see what, or remove it or something. But with something like they just limit your ads, they don't tell you shit. They don't go, well, dude, you said kill too many times. You can't say bomb on an airplane, right? It makes no sense. I don't get it. But yeah, definitely Terrifier 3 is the best one too. I would say Terrifier. If I even have to rank the whole movies for like on Letterbox or something like that, I might do Terrifier 1, 3, number one, Smiles probably like number three or something like that, or two. I don't know. I gotta watch them both again to make a good judgment. But yeah, dude, love Smile too. It's pretty cool that we got both of the best ones out of the whole year in like 1 week. It's crazy. I also like Late Night with the Devil too. The Substance is great. Been cooking this last couple of weeks. Yeah, that's why I go like I'm gonna watch The Substance again tonight, and then like do like a cool edit. I already got some like cool footage. I got footage a lot for the Substance and such, so that'll be my next video. And if you like Cronenberg and scary monsters and shit, that will be right up your alley. Because I think like even my other videos are like the retention sort of went bleh. So I go like, okay, well once we see the because a lot of the marketing stuff they didn't show any of the monster and such, so I had to like dance around it and everything. But no, the next video should, I don't know, should take off. I really like would be proud of it, but I like how I did it. But I don't know. It's more visuals, but I like trying to mix in the visuals with a bit more narrative too. But yeah. So yeah, dude, could watch the all the kill counts I got about Terrifier 3 afterwards. But yeah, the Smile 2 one, I was really hoping Smile 2 would take off more. Maybe it's because it came back right before Terrifier 3, but I think even Smile 1 came out in 2022, and so did Terrifier 2. So they were competing against each other then as well. But I don't know. I thought it would if I had to bet, I thought that would be a banger one too. And some people are even divisive on it and saying like Smile 2's not that great. And I go, I don't know. And I want to see a part 3. It's some I don't get it. Oh, that Smile ending was pretty dope too. Yes. About her putting the microphone in her face. Oh man, I even had a comment that was like, "Dude, how? What kind of microphone is that? The microphone doesn't fall apart; it goes inside your face like that." Oh shit, I'm falling up behind on this. I'm going parts one, two, and three many by him, and maybe tomorrow. All right, yeah, cool, dude. Don't go watch it. I even say what one and two I think is on Prime right now, and or buy that box set when it comes out. Or Terrifier 1's coming on 4K apparently in another month when it comes out on the collector's edition. That'd be weird if it's just in the collector's edition and not on regular 4K. Cause I'm one, I go like, dude, if I already bought one, I'm not gonna buy two more or something like that. But yeah, yeah, Art the Clown should get his own comic series. Oh, for sure, dude. He's getting everything. He's getting everything that Freddy Krueger did. A TV show. They went too far with Freddy, to be honest, dude. They did pinball machines and they burnt you out on him. Because already by five, he was washed, it seemed like. Or Freddy's Dead, he was washed. Even though I remember going to see Freddy's Dead. I was a little kid, but whatever. Seeing Freddy's Dead in the theater was pretty neat. And you had the 3D glasses and shit. He was already a staple by then. Yeah, he's gonna probably get all that comic series. I would really like a video game. That'd be dope. I mean, he's already in Call of Duty. You got Adam in something in Dead by Daylight. But if you're going to put Art the Clown in Dead by Daylight, you better make a new Dead by Daylight. I'm tired of getting like updates because it really looks aged too. Or put him in something newer too, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something like that. Right? Like if we can't get a crossover in a movie, let's get a crossover in a video game. That would be dope. Or was the best horror movie of 2024? I don't know, dude. I'm a little biased. I might say just Terrifier 3. What I got in my letterbox? Let me pull up my letterbox real quick. I think it's signed into it anyway. Now, let's go to mine here. Wait, don't I have list? Where do you look up your list? God damn it. Oh, that's the list of just slashers. See, I thought I did that. I thought it was like, all right, Terrifier 3. Yeah, I think I was like, that's the list. Terrifier 3, In a Violent Nature, then Maxine, then Stream, then Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, check out all. I put time out there because it's definitely, even if it's a hunk of shit, it's still not going to be worse than Mousetrap was. Mousetrap or All My Friends Are Dead. Those are two big hunks of shit. Founders Day is shitty, but then it starts to turn good, I think. Winnie the Pooh 2 is decent. Stream's decent as well. But Maxine, Violent Nature, and Terrifier 3 are bangers to me, dude. So that's how I'd rank just the slashers, but overall, let's see. Let's go back one. Yeah, I think I go Terrifier 3, the first spot, then The Substance, then Smile 2, Then Late Night with the Devil. Or I might even switch. Can I switch it right here? Maybe Strange Darling ahead of that. I don't know. But then In the Violent Nature of the Maxine. Sure. That's how that top 10 goes. Oh, Imaginary sucks. Yeah, yeah, for sure, dude. That if I have to go through, well, I'll probably do that like the end of the year list or something like that. But I won't do a live stream of it. I think I try to do that every year. But I'm gonna make like a short video about it or something like that. Because I knows even the best like YouTubers I watch, like, all right, they will live stream that. They'll like give me the stuff I want in like 4 or 5 minutes or something. Not like what even this one's like an hour and a half long or something. But I don't live stream that much, so when I do, I want to try to make it worthwhile. Dang, dude, Terrifier 3, Alien Ramen, top three, hands down. Yeah, dude, I would say it's up there. Everyone's like, all right, yeah, sure. That's like top three, top four. But definitely Terrifier 3 is probably my favorite one that came out this year. So it's my favorite of the whole series, too. If I got to rank the Terrifiers, I'd go like, yeah, dude, three, two, one. Each one is getting better than the last one. It has like that John Wick effect. Like, all right, John Wick 1 was banger, 2 was better than 1, 3's better than 2, and 4 is the best. So yeah, dude, it's on that trajectory. I think it's like, yeah, the Terrifier 3 is the best one so far. The Substance or Terrifier 3 or people what? For best? You say Imaginary's up there? Shit. I put Imagine I think out of my horror rankings, like where is it in my overall horror rankings? Here, let me see. Oh yeah, this is my overall. Where did I put Imaginary? Where are you? Yeah, you're damn dude, you're way down there. You're a 40. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Damn, I just put Mousetrap's the worst of the worst, for sure. Even people like I saw the TV glow, nah. Afraid was pretty bullshit. Oh man, even I think I rewatched Tarot again, and that's not so bad. Azrael was okay, but it was very silent and got a bit boring. Yeah. Well, that's like going through like the whole thing of the whole year. Yeah, definitely everyone should see like the top 10 that happened this year. And most of these are on streaming services. Like if you get Shutter, you get In a Violent Nature, you get Oddity, uh you can watch the first Speak No Evil. I don't know where streams at. Dang, I had stream way up there. That's probably a mistake. Oh, head of Long Legs. I've seen some people put Long Legs all the way to number one. Like shit, I don't know. Yeah, Substance is a banger, so I can't wait to finish like making a video about that. More Substance stuff or a Substance watch along when it finally. I have like a copy of it. I know you're not supposed to, but I do. But I don't know why you would have a watch along with a movie that not everybody could follow along with. But I think it's coming on that movie pretty soon, but they haven't released like a VOD date. Same thing with Smile. Like when did all right, let's see when does Smile 2 come on VOD? If it comes sooner the better, dude, because I already been seeing it, but maybe they want to try to get it out before Halloween as well. Maybe that's why it came out like that same week. Smile 2 VOD release date. It will only be available on parent before streaming. The drama is expected by the end of the year. All right, whatever. That doesn't say much. I think it's like number one now, so trying to they're not trying to rock the vote with that. Of course, I watch The Substance. That's why it's number two. I'm gonna watch it again tonight. We have people coming over. We're gonna watch The Substance. Put on some Halloween costumes and such, buy for apples, all that Halloween sort of stuff happens tonight. So, yeah, Substance is great. And oh yeah, it has Demi Moore being fine in it. Yeah, the monster at the end. I just look, but not as much as Terrifier 3. It just Terrifier 3 gives me everything that I need of it. And Smile 2 is up there too. But I don't know, maybe it's recency bias. But this year started off really slow, dude. It seems like cuz look at the beginning of the year. All of this stuff in the beginning of the year happened and you went right to the bottom of the Watchers was beginning of the year, Imaginary, Night Swim, Exorcist. We had like a drought for a while, and even like Quiet Place One, dude. I was like that didn't do it for me, dude. Strangers is even decent, but I think rewatching it even gets worse. But Chapter Two has a teaser, and that looks cool. So yeah, dude, this back of the year, dude, is really like top loaded. You know, so it's like Smile 2 and Terrifier 3 and such. Yeah, Substance is a banger. Late Night with the Devil is number one for a while, dude. Until we finally got like Alien Romulus and Strange Darling was actually awesome too. Part three, baby. Whoa, part three of what is on Netflix? I don't know which one you were talking about. Is Terrifier 3 going on there? Look at the trailer for Peter Pan Netherland Nightmare. All right, cool, dude. Yeah, we'll look at that up. Did it just come out? All right, take it easy, gamer. Damien Lewis said he didn't want to have art overstay his welcome. Dude, but once you have something hit like that, and he's trying to make a living in movies, like he said, and you finally got something that hits, you gotta like double down on it. And he's also taking like studio parties with people, or not parties, but like pitches. So of course, they want him to do something like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. And I think he said he's had discussions with whoever owns the rights to do it. Like, do it. That's the only thing I would like to see him do if he's not doing a Terrifier film right now. Go make one of those, and then Terrifier 4 could come out in like 3, 4 years or something like that. Because we only have like a 2 year difference between, 3 and 4. So if you let this even cook and simmer a little bit longer, I think it will actually cement him. It will as a Damien Leone as a better director too. I think he's getting better with every one of his movies. So I don't think overstay is welcome because he finally hit the mainstream with 3. You don't just end it after 4. You can keep rolling with it. Because slashers never. I would rather see. It's almost like boxers. Like I'd rather see a boxer keep going, and not retire undefeated or something like that. Like like maybe go till you might be losing one, or like Pacquiao did. Like all right, maybe he just got a little bit too old. He was still beating some of the best, but it was just time to like, all right, maybe he would come back for another one, but he didn't really like, oh, well, he's getting his ass kicked constantly. So that's how you should do art. Keep going until uh I don't know. There's no round number for it either, but he does have an ending. But do slashers really have endings? I don't know. I asked that Boom on X will put Art the Clown in Mortal Kombat. He said nope. Maybe. Dude, he's in Call of Duty. Or I'd like him to be in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, or if they do another Friday the 13th. I think if we're going to get a crossover of these guys, it's going to happen in video game form over a movie form for sure. We're going to see Art the Clown face Leatherface rather in a video game rather than a movie anytime soon. What's your opinion about From series? Oh, I still have to watch that. I hear it's good. I hear it's okay. Well, this stream's been pretty fun so far, like going over our favorites and such and spoilers. I'll make it a thing to try to do more streams before the end of the year. Because it's like, well, what material do we? I wanted to do a stream like right after Terrifier 3 and have guests and talk about it, but it's hard booking. Or I was going to be on that Splattercast episode, and I was like, I didn't have a sitter that day. and he asked me, and then fucking Cody Leach and Rockland Graves was on that one. I was like, shit, I could have met both those fools. God damn it. Ugh. I'm kicking myself for that one. I should have even got a sitter just for that. But yeah, I'm trying to get some more streams and everything going. I forgot Longley's the best psychological horror movie. The marketing was a giant. Yeah, they didn't want to show Nicolas Cage's face. It's on sale now for $10 or something on iTunes. So yeah, that was an awesome movie too. But I don't think he even made my top 10. Some people put it way up there. Let me see, where did I put Long Legs? Yep, have that like number 13. I think I had more fun even with like Speak No Evil than Long Legs. But I think it was more scary, a throwback to like Silence of the Lambs and such. Or maybe I gotta watch it again and my opinion will change. But I really like Sting. No one's even talking about Sting no more either. But all right, that's it. I did like an hour and a half. Thanks everybody for showing up. I'll have some a substance kill count, an Alien Romulus update one, maybe Alien Romulus uh alternate death. Oh my god, it's Mr. Beast. Sure it is, dude. Yeah, Mr. Beast is there, dude. Big fan. Why don't you do something like a Michael Myers house and have everybody in there and recreate Halloween Resurrection? That's my pitch for Mr. Beast video. That'd be that'd be cool. And get all the you could get Tony Todd and Daniel Harris and get all those people from the Halloween movies to compete. They'll compete for the money. I'm pretty sure they would come out for that. And throw in, we watched a movie and Dave McCrae and all those other YouTubers and put them in the house. That'd be dope. Oh yeah, I talked to him in person at a convention and he was like the coolest dude. Like I said, David Horton has like a big old long line and nobody was even messing with him. So I was like, hey man, no, I made a video about you and it got like 1 million views. And he said he saw it. He was, oh yeah, I watched it. And I was like, oh, very cool. So yeah, he does that a lot. But yeah, Tom Savini was actually in the movie too. It was a cool cameo. Yes, Terrifier should be its own video game. But dude, with video games, they take so long to make and everything. I don't see that happening. But all right, thanks everybody for tuning in. See you guys later.